So we come into this section of the school. We go down into the basement, and we go into like what used to be almost probably like a section that has several big rooms through them. Two of these rooms are that look like they're being worked on. Donte sort of looks and it's like it almost seems like these two rooms, as they walk by, almost trigger something familiar on them. There's like a pedestal in the middle of them. You can see in the doors that people could have been chained, but there's no one chained into them. And you're going down and you go into what looks like what may have been used to been like a wine cellar or a place that held valuables at some time. So you come in, and at the front door there's like 7 or 8 paladins. All these paladins have that symbol, the orb, with sitting on top of a book, sitting on their chest plates. So they all just look at you and they don't stop you from walking in. There comes another door. There comes another door, and it's closed. It's a solid door, and again, that symbol is there. It's an orb sitting on top of a book. You go to open the door, and the door just opens up on its own. And at the far end of this room, when you walk in, you see a couple other paladins. I will say that Donte will recognize the 2 paladins that came with Joe earlier in this room, along with a figure that he's never seen before, that is sort of dressed very knightly, but it's not like he's in full knight. And then you see Kuma, the teacher, in here too. Yes, Kuma, the teacher. Kuma, the teacher, is in this room. So you see Joe in one cell, and in the other cell is a certain privateer. It is John sitting there. They are both unarmed, and they are shackled with magic shackles. So the floor is yours. Who speaks first? I can imagine. Yeah, I see.
What do you do with the drunken sailor? What do you do with the drunken sailor? Throw him in the brig until he's over. Throw him into the brig until he's over. Yar! Captain Ball, how you be doing, lad? What is that on your face?
No, it's just but a flesh wound.
I'm gonna look around the room and say, wow, there's an awful lot of guards down here for people that are chained up. Well, not chained up, locked in sails.
But they are chained.
I don't quite understand it, but apparently I got drunk and something happened.
You didn't seem very drunk to me.
Yeah, I mean, you.
I don't know. I just woke up and there was people there to shackle me, and I got drug into a room, and then there was a demon, and then they shackled me again. I don't know.
Have they told you what you've done?
No.
Well,
is he the one locked up?
They're both.
Yeah, JR and Charlie's characters are locked up.
Okay, well, I didn't know that.
I said,
But
I don't remember you saying it. Okay. I just remember you seeing Charlie.
well, you sort of blew the brains out of one student, and then as soon as you had seen that I had been branded on the face, you went into the other room and gutted the other student who branded me and said, we're jabbering about something about don't touch my friends or classmates.
Oh, so I'm locked up for protecting you, you big bald buffoon. That's a guess. You say I killed him.
Quite brutally
Like,
so.
dead?
Oh yeah.
Dead.
Yeah.
Well, one guy had half of a head when you were done with him.
Half his head. Oh, my lord. I don't remember drinking that much.
But he was trying to brand a drow.
Oh. So let me get this straight. There was two people branding
human.
people, and I took them off the board.
No, he's trying to. One was trying. There was a drow trying to brand a human,
Yeah.
and then
A human branding me.
yeah, a human branding.
Yeah.
Oh. Well, I don't remember doing any of that.
That's a funny thing that's going on around here. People are doing stuff and they're not remembering. Don't you think that's quite odd?
Well, it can
Drunk
be
or
odd,
not.
yes.
Drunk or not, you don't remember anything that happened there.
Well, I just did. My wineskin was full. I don't understand it at all. I just assumed I was drunk.
The two paladins in the room says yes. He keeps speaking this way. Both the cells have a zone of truth applied to them. So Charlie and JR, anything that you say in these two cells have to be 100% true, and if you want any type of fib, you have to restrain from speaking.
Yep.
So again, the paladins let the three of you that's come into this is to know this. So Donte, and Tavar and Harry all know that if they say anything to these two, what they say has to be true. So you can use that to your advantage or disadvantage, that you wish.
Well, did at least the group members see me defending my fellow classmates?
Oh, you made a point.
That's the thing. It looks like they're overlooking what's really happening here. That's what it looks like to me, and I look back at one of the guards.
I don't know. It was a crazy night. I had a cold one with an old one and got me gun and I remember finding a map. I was so excited. When I woke up, I found a map. I was on my way out to search the map out when they put me in shackles.
Who put you in shackles?
These guardsmen here.
They did.
Yard.
When did you wake up from your? When did you wake up?
Oh, it had to be somewhere after early morning.
Mike wasn't there.
More towards
so
lunch.
he's like playing.
Like today?
I believe that was yesterday. We've been here a while.
Because I just woke up today.
Yeah, so that's correct.
I do remember you were there. Yes, when we fought the demon thingy. It blew apart, and as I was hunting the pieces and shooting at the main one trying to eat the ball of some sort, I do remember you being there.
What was I doing?
Not much. Kind of laying there.
Okay. That don't sound like me.
Well, you
like walked in and then got blasted back.
I've never been good at murder mystery.
No, you're doing fine.
Well, I think the biggest. Well, then I look over and I see. What's his name? Jehu?
Joe.
Joe. And I'm really confused why he's locked up because I have no.
Yeah, you have no idea. Like you talking, they just they grabbed him and took him.
Why are you locked up?
I thought Charlie may have been asleep or something.
No. I do not recall the events in question as to why I am locked up.
We got something.
You're drow, aren't you?
Yes.
Well, there you go.
So it's the truth, yes.
Well, did they accuse you of anything in particular?
They accused me of murder.
Well, who did you murder?
Oh.
It wouldn't happen to have been a paladin, would it?
It seems you already know the information you seek.
Oh.
I was just confirming a suspicion. Well, I think the bigger question is why is everybody forgetting everything all the time?
Exactly. Why are we forgetting, and why is everybody getting passed out? That seems awful direct, intentional.
Well, I remembers everything from starting at the battle when I had to slime away from these two yellerbellers here and get me weapons back. And all they said to me is, do what you do best. I didn't know what that meant, but yeah.
Well, what is it you do best then?
I search for treasure.
Hey, Kuma.
With the map you found?
What they assume I do best, I don't know. But what I do best is search for treasure. And I happen to have a map. As soon as they let me out of here, I know where there be some fine treasure
So
at
they
the
took the
head
map.
of a dragon turtle.
What did the map look like? Did you get a look at it?
Yar! I believe it was from my friend.
Huh?
What friend do you speak of, actually?
I told you I had a gold one with an old one.
Who's this old one, though?
Oh, he was a previous sailor upon the good ship with Captain Christos.
What do you remember right after having the drink with this old one?
Oh, remember after I had the drink with him having another drink.
Yes, but do you remember further into the evening?
And
Or
then
do
I
you...
took the bottle home.
Took a bottle home.
So you took a bottle home. Do you remember getting into bed and laying down in bed?
I don't lay down in bed, I meditate.
Well, do you remember sitting down to meditate?
He's a high elf too. So, if you're curious, you can do an arcane scan about the type of magic in here, because you've not been around this magic.
I believe the high elf
this.
may be delusional.
I got a 6.
I am not delusional. I was
These are
drinking
paladins.
pure rum.
8.
It was not deluded at
These
all.
are paladin abilities. Like you have the ability to do Zone of Truth. So
Well,
that's high enough.
we have noticed that you've had memory problems for a while now. But you weren't like this
I've
when
taken a few bumps on my skull.
Yeah, but you weren't like this when I first met you.
When did we first meet?
Well, we were scaffolding up the side of the school onto the
Oh,
roof.
wait a minute. I remember you chilled me balls. Oh, before that.
We got very close.
Sorry.
Oh, that's right. We were searching out whatever mystery was happening the first day of school.
Yes. So,
And I had
Kuma,
to shove your fat butt through a window and up a side of a building.
it ain't so fat anymore.
Oh,
Hey Kuma,
good for you.
what are your have you looked into this memory slippage at all?
He sort of looks to me. He says, "We are investigating all possibilities."
It may have something to do with the elf's alcoholic endeavors.
Well, yeah, but you also have memory slips, buddy.
I think with the memory loss and the alcohol, I think it's took a toll on him.
Apparently, it's taking a toll on a couple people.
Do you drink, Joe?
No, I do not.
They don't have the proper fermentation down there where he's from. He's from the south side of the Elven Kingdom.
Actually, High Elf, I have only been there once, and it was recently. I was born on the surface.
Oh. I'm sorry, Your Majesty.
Yeah, we're not going to get much from this.
I would be careful with your tongue, High Elf. There is royalty in the room, and it certainly is not me.
Charlie,
He's playing Joe. It's under truth.
have you ate today?
No.
Royalty in the room.
So
He's-
you all can pick up on that.
He too is lacking some memory. Joe, have you ate today?
No.
It's like, have a Snickers.
So I'm going to try sneakily hand him some crackers and a water skin.
Okay, like we'll make it sleight of hand, or you. Yeah, you can do sleight of hand.
While he's doing this, can I ask this person who he is? Like, who are you?
It's like none of your business. I am a.
Ooh, a 17 plus 5.
All right, Joe's got some crackers.
Well, it's like a pouch of food.
Yeah, so slip him some. The guy tells Captain Ball that he's an special inspector under the Crown.
The Crown? What crown? Is there?
Yes,
Oh, okay.
that's sort of who you worked for. You were a knight in the cap.
Yeah.
You were a captain of the guard.
Okay. I wasn't sure that it was a
Yeah, so you are welcome to roll history if you've ever seen this person.
What? Oh, not one.
You do know that there were like investigation teams and stuff like that, like internal affairs and other type of things.
Well,
you and your section really didn't mess with them. Nor did you want to be messed by this group. So you can see the insignia. He also has he's got an insignia of the crown, which is a modified version of your insignia.
okay.
So you have like the shield part, and so is Donte, but it's just the dragon head without the shield.
Well, are you investigating their memory loss?
I wouldn't be here if I was not investigating their deserter.
Deserter.
Did you call me a
He said
deserter?
he's losing weight. He hasn't been eating many desserts.
You call me a deserter?
No. I know that people still call you captain, even though you relinquished your commission to come to this school.
Do you know me?
It's like, I know of you. I make it the point if I'm coming to a place that I am investigating, that I know all the suspects, and everyone in this school is a suspect until they are not. So until these two are cleared or sentenced to death for murder, like, all suspects and all avenues will be turned, including you three. Because
And it doesn't seem like you're arresting very many people.
I was about to say,
If it's all you got is the adventurers
so it's like,
who are putting their lives on hold to go outside the bubble, mind you.
so,
Something that I feel like you were too scared to do.
so I do not have the gift
So
of.
mind your tongue when you talk about us, please.
It's like, I do not have the gift. I do not have the gift of arcane like some of you all here, or I would have gladly went outside the bubble. My strength comes from this training and dedication. But speaking of which, it's glad that you're finally up.
And if you're investigating, then why are you down here just hanging out? Don't look like you're doing much investigating.
Well, I had reports that a certain person that was not accounted for during the murder might be coming this way to see their friend at the jail cell beside of me. I've been waiting for you, Donte, because I have most of the students accounted for, but for some reason, I can't collaborate where you were during the murder.
Well, as a matter of fact, I don't know where I was either. Seems like there's a lot of memory loss going around here. Do you have some, apparently?
Do you drink rum now?
So you just straight up told him that you don't remember? So,
well, I mean,
you're being honest.
yeah.
You're being honest. Then you realize that your hand was on the bar where you slipped food, and you're in the zone of truth. So, do you pull your hand out?
No, I ain't hiding nothing.
So the guard says, so you conveniently had memory loss too? So what was?
Yeah, seems like a lot of that's going on around here.
What was?
I'm starting to think it's not too convenient, and you're not that great of an investigator.
But
That's yet to be seen.
so he looks so. Where were you at the time of the murder? Not remembering? Is that what you said? That's that what you say, Donte?
Yeah.
So
Seemed like I was knocked out. I wonder why I was knocked out for.
So you were not knocked out during the murder. Just let you know, like you. But you're not in zone of truth right now, so you can deceive him, Mike. If you feel like you need to twist anything, okay?
I don't know if I should try that or not.
I'm just saying, because if you say anything that's slightly over, just get your deception rolls, okay? Again, you're not in zone of truth, so you can.
Yeah, and I ain't got nothing to hide either. So.
Well, fine. You don't have anything to hide. So, what was the last thing you remember?
I was on my way to see Perp to talk to him about the future of the academy and the adventurers.
Okay, that's true. So I'm not gonna have you roll on that. Is it? So all right. So,
What's a perp?
Professor Perp. So I guess.
Oh, I don't think I've had any of his glasses.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't think you have. So yeah, so that you wouldn't know. It took me a second.
You would remember him if you saw him.
I'm not sure I would at this point.
He's a great dragon.
So
A great dragon, you say?
Well, great in knowledge.
so
Do you know if he hoards a treasure?
okay. So
I'm going to stretch out here like I'm going to just meditate, sleep.
So just minute. Okay. So the investigator, we'll just call him the investigator, shorten his name up. So he's like, so you were alone with Perp?
No, I wasn't.
Who were you with then?
Joe,
So
the
then,
very one you got held up down here claiming he murdered somebody.
so he turns to look at Joe. I was wondering if Mike was going to hold anything off. Is this true, Joe?
I just stare at him.
So why? It's like,
I just look at Joe and said, Joe, don't. You've got nothing to hide. I know you, and I know you didn't murder somebody out of cold blood.
So again, the investigator goes, were you with Donte, Joe? With Perp?
The last thing I remember before I was apprehended by the guards is I was asked to escort the tiefling from inside the school and make sure she was safe.
Oh, the other perpetrator that murdered or possibly murdered the paladin, the same tiefling, Joe?
I sit back up. There's another perp.
So, you seem so keen on finding
I will
somebody.
remind you, investigator, the reason that the tiefling and I left the city in the first place was because we were attacked by the order of said paladin. And your forces under the crown did nothing to prevent these murders. I go into meditative state.
You seem very keen on finding somebody guilty immediately rather than finding out all the details. It feels like you're trying to pressure them into admittance than finding the truth.
So asking questions is pressuring?
Why don't you go ask other people
Well,
instead of just hounding these?
I was gonna say they're just sitting in the truth zone and
What?
they can't lie and they.
So I'm asking them questions. So he said he was going with the tiefling when we apprehended him. So Drow, talking to Joe, it's like, how did you and the tiefling get out of your cell?
But you're not going to get nothing else out of him. He's gone to meditate. He's done sending you out.
Well,
Yeah. So you wish not to answer? Is there a reason why you don't want to answer? How you got out of your cells? Who let you out of your cells? Did you have an accomplice that helped you murder the?
You know, why don't we start figuring out what this demon thing was? Have you even looked into that yet?
That is the headmaster's job. He's doing that. We are conducting this investigation to see if the school or others are in
Well, you
danger.
know what? Maybe we need to go talk to the headmaster and find Omni.
I was about to say, because where have the neocoms been in these situations?
It's like the investigator's like, I do not deal with the neocoms.
Oh, but it's a valuable resource to look into. It's like a security camera.
It is. We do not have access to the information inside of here per our agreement with the school.
So then what's your purpose here? Investigating something without having all the tools needed to...
It's like the tools is conducting, there are visual proof, there are witnesses. You know, it's like we have murder weapons and we also have, it's like, timing. So we are just now just...
Yeah, and so what's the murder weapons going to tell you? I mean, they're going to tell you something? No. You're not getting the full truth because you don't have all the access to everything.
It's like, well...
Tell me, investigator, did you know that Drow
to somebody and let that be that.
I think we should probably go talk to the headmaster.
Well, that's where we're going. You can stay down here in the dungeon where you're not going to find out nothing.
So, all right. So, Joe will stay in his meditative state, and we will go to the headmaster. You know, and we will see what you all end up doing with the headmaster.
I rolled 4 nat ones in